it's not just for girls who are have body mods or tattoos. We've got lots of girls who don't, and that's good. I'm glad that we don't sort of scare people away because of it. It's open for everyone. It kind of just appeals to girls who are into extreme sports and I guess like adrenaline. I think that it appeals to people who have got tattoos and piercings, etc., because you kind of get the same sort of buzz, the adrenaline rush from playing like this extreme sport that you do when you get tattoos, etc. I've been captain of the A team for 1 month now, since January, but I've been coaching for 2 years. I've also just been head coach for 1 month. Whichever jammer gets through the pack first, without causing any penalties, they get lead jammer status. And basically that means they can call off the jam whenever they want by putting their hands on their hips. So tactically, when you get round to the pack, you get past some of their blockers and their jammer hasn't come back round to the pack yet, you call it off before she gets there, you get points and she doesn't. I think our league has traditionally got this reputation for being, I guess quite a tattooed or like body modified league, because our founders are into like the rockabilly scene. So we kind of got lots of girls who are into like goth and punk and and rockabilly to join. Also the sport was I first heard about it in the alternative London magazine. So it kind of, because it's underground, it appeals to the, subculture. On Wednesday, I'm getting more of my tattoo done. I've got some red ivy leaves coming up my leg, and I'm just having it comes up to about here at the moment, and I'm getting some extra leaves put on. Eventually, I want it to come all the way up my body.
It kind of goes hand in hand with roller derby, I think, because it's extreme sport and tattoos are kind of in with that sort of genre of people, I guess. But lots of our girls have them and lots of our girls don't. It's not like a thing that you have to have one done. When I first found out about roller derby was through a magazine called Alternative Magazine, and obviously in that you've got a lot of alternative people with tattoos, and it was a feature on the LRG, London Roller Girls, and I thought, well, as soon as I get move somewhere where there's roller derby, I'm going to join. So I guess it's always been linked, because for some reason sport and alternativeness doesn't usually go hand in hand, but this is the first thing that actually a lot of alternative people do play sport, and they are really into getting fit and that sort of thing. I think my mum always had like 3 ear piercings, and she always had tattoos done. As soon as I turned 18, I wanted to get one done. I don't know, I just always really liked the idea of them, so I did. These are transdermal implants, and they basically just sit there underneath the skin. These ones you can change the jewellery, you can unscrew them, put new stuff on, but I don't ever do that. But you can't take them out, they're forever unless I've got them cut out. I've got some things on my arm here. They're called little skin divers, and they just sort of poke in underneath the skin. They you can pop out, but then you can't put them back in again. I'd say a piercing was more what I was into. Tattoos is kind of just something that I like, but I've always really been into piercings and stuff. I didn't really explain how it is constantly on the go. So I wake up, I cycle to work for my cross training, then I'll obviously then cycle to training, do training for 2 hours, cycle home, making sure I'm eating correctly throughout the day. On days that I don't train, as soon as I get home from work, I'm at my computer answering all my emails that I've checked on my phone during the day, answering them. Then, planning a session or thinking about a motivational email I'm going to send to the team. Then I'll get that done. I'll probably maybe watch an hour of TV, and then I'll go to bed, and then it's all over again. And on the weekends, it throws me. If I go away for a weekend to do whatever, it's kind of annoying, because it means I haven't had time to get that certain thing done. I've got I love the iPhone because it's got the reminders app, and I've just got, I don't know, about 20 things on there at the moment that need doing for Derby. Things like email this to so and so, check that we've done this for that date. It's just always on the go. When people first start playing roller derby, they'll constantly hear you saying, get low, bend your knees, get low, because you need to like bend your knees if you want to be stable in your nice like derby stance. Yeah, that's the word, derby stance, that's what you're going to hear constantly. People tend to just like lean over and not actually bend their knees, which doesn't do anything. It brings the head closer to the ground. They think they're lower, but they're not. If someone comes and hits you over, you've got no stability. That's kind of the main thing that we try and teach the girls, to increase their sturdiness on the skates. The next thing, I suppose, is kind of, I guess, like plough stops is one of the most important things in derby, because it not only can it slow you down, but it can stop you as well in the game. And if you can do them well, you sort of jump up and go into any position from them. I'd say they were the most important things.
Not me. One, thank you. I'm here.
One of the first things that you learn is how to fall safely. Obviously then stops are so important, because it's kind of the basis for every move. If you want to dodge a blocker, then doing like a hockey stop and then like a sprint in the opposite direction, that's basically what everyone needs to do. So we teach that over and over, and we teach them the rules of the game, and it is literally just trying to figure out where your part is in the game, because as I say, there's lots of different positions. And then, go from there.
I want to try and instill in everyone that everyone is a jammer. So everyone is going to jam in this game, okay? It's not about being effective jammers today. This is about working in pairs with blockers. That is the aim for this session. The rules are going to be that they still pick up the 4 points, because there goes points, we have 2 blockers in the box. But like I say, if there's someone already in the box and you're going there, you have to skate back onto the track. Only one person is going to be in the box. Okay, this is my boyfriend James. He's one of our bench coaches in training at the moment. He started with us probably 2 years ago, after I'd been with the league probably about a year. And he had like a bit of a break for a while, and he's just coming back, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So I've just started training up again as an assistant coach at training, and bench coaching, practicing like on days like this to start doing it in bout scenario for the team is the ultimate objective.
It's my life, it is. But it's good. I love it. I get a lot from it, so I don't mind that it's very stressful sometimes.